Oops, wait, hold on. Forgot to turn on the camera. It is turning on, right? Hey, oops. Yeah, it's a little bit flickered there. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Today we're going to, well, I got nothing much better to do. I'm still collecting as many of the cards as possible, and I'm actually a bit in a bit of a constructed slump right now, still trying to figure things out. So what better thing to do? Well, we'll just do a premium draft. I will do another premium draft on stream, so this one's just kind of like kind of like another draft to tide the time. So we'll see how. Ooh, nice mountain. So we're going to see how well we do this time. We did learn quite a few things from our last outing. Basically, you really have to stick on one lane, and it's really synergistic. Like most of the rares are, some of the rares are really good, but it's not like you can reliably depend on them. Like the really good dependable rares are pretty much up there in cost, so we have to prioritize a lot of the cheaper removal spells. That said, we do open up an Agadim's Awakening, so it's black again. The triple black is a bit questionable, though, and the cards we get back, like what, a one either a 1/1, a 1/1, and a 1 mana, and 2 mana, 1, 2, 3, so forth, so on. It's 6 mana to make it worth it. I might just take the Thundering Rebuke. This is a solid removal spell. Feed the Swarm is also quite good, but I'm probably gonna try to ship. I'm gonna try to ship black, so I'm gonna take red, which might be a bit weird because we're passing up. Let's see if we can go red-white, or let's see if we can go red-white. That's pretty much my original plan right now. Red-blue is also a possibility. There wasn't that much blue there right then and there. As far as red go, okay, so red-white gives us a Makindi Stampede. There's a Royal Eruption, which I've noticed is way too good. You know what? Let's start by taking any Royal Eruption we see. I've seen some. I could use a Soaring Taut Thief, but we'll save that for another draft. So we're gonna try to take as many Royal Eruptions as possible. I've seen some people having stories like, oh, I got like 7 copies of Royal Eruption, and I just keep throwing them across the board. I don't know if we're gonna get 7 copies this time, but let's see how well we do. Okay, so there's a Teeter Pig Ambusher. There's a Farsight Adept, which is, oh wait, there's a Nahiri's Binding. This is really good removal. We're taking this one. So we're kind of aiming for red-white right now. Subtle Strike is also a very good removal, but we don't exactly have the creatures to support it yet. So we're gonna see if, and right now we just got solid pieces of removal. Call me very annoyed by my previous draft experience. I actually like the swirly effect on that Royal Eruption right there. And Nahiri's Binding. Yeah, Jace, this is her world, not yours. So what do we have? We got an Akum Hellhound, Attended Healer, normally good for the white-black Clerics deck. I could just take the Adept just to. It's a fine draw card. We don't exactly have that many return. Akum Hellhound is if we go really aggressive. So if we don't exactly go Warriors, this is the next best thing. I'll start with that Ambusher for now. We're not even too. And okay, got another warrior, and this one flips, so that's actually quite good. There's a base camp if we want that. Well, and there's a Seagate Colossus, but this is really more for party. I'll take the Akum Warrior. So at least we got a flip. So at least we have a 6-drop that can alternate as a land, so that's very good. Got Fisher Wizard. Fisher Wizard's fine. Core Celebrant actually kind of fine. We might actually be able to go party at this rate. Like, Core Celebrant buys us a lot of time. It's very defensive. Fisher Wizard's kind of offensive, but allows us to dig through our deck. Well, I guess we'll go. Let's go Fisher Wizard. And okay, actually here's a decent one for the party. We'll take the Stonework Pack. Because Expedition Healer not so great without that many clerics. There's a Synchronized Spellcraft which is yet even more good removal. I might want to try to go for early aggro, so the Stonework Patch Beast might be fine. Okay, and we got Hellhounds here. We'll definitely take one of those. So we're definitely gonna go for the Hellhound super early aggro plan. So we need to prioritize cards like Royal Eruption, Thundering Rebuke, even the 3 mana modal spells fine too. Okay, so Dauntless Unity is actually well, there's Inordinate Rage, which is actually fine for us. I've got a lot of cheap drops. Alternately, we can do Dauntless Unity, which if we go wide is fine as well. I think I want to take the Inordinate Rage. Quick. And okay, guys, Sneaking Guide, a Sizzling Barrage, which that blocked this turn. For lack of anything better, we'll take it. It's not really high up there. There's another Ambusher, so I'm gonna take that one. I'm not taking Cleansing Wildfire because we only have one Hellhound. It's a good way to. It's a very good way to punish. Okay, so right now Broken Wings, not so much here. So it's between Binding and Cascade Seer. So far we're kind of mono red at this point, so we might be able. Okay, we'll definitely take the Seagate Colossus because what do we have? Oh, we have Warrior, Wizard, and Rando. And okay, actually, not much in the way of removal. We do have the option of Kaza Royal Chaser, which might make us go into red-blue wizards. We do have quite a bit of spells. Let's give it a try, I guess. Otherwise, I'm just taking the Bug Catcher. Not so exciting. So the Cascade Seer kind of comes in at this point. Ooh, there's a Cragplate Baloth. That's a very big boy. There's another Nahiri's Binding, something to consider. Living Tempest, not so great. Silundi Vision. There's a Chilling Trap. It's a good way to draw a card and buy some time. I'm actually not too convinced on either. Let's just take the other Nahiri's Binding. Let's see which one pans out more. Okay, there's a Roiling Vortex. Anti-Cognition. Skyclave Squid is actually fine. That's an early drop. Your opponents can't gain life this turn. Well, this is a clock, if there is one. Because I could just take Anti-Cognition, but it's not, doesn't sound great. I might just take the Squid. It gives us something to aggro early. Now we'll take the Roiling Vortex. Not so sure how much we're gonna run that one. Ooh, Valakut Awakening. And draw that many cards +1. There's a Royal Eruption. That's enough said. We'll take the. Okay, we're looking forward to the Cleric and the Rogue to come back though. We might. And speaking of that, there's a Skyclave Relic. Oh, this is a good way to fix our colors. I might just take the Bubble Snare though. This is also cheap removal. There's also Juari Disruption, which can be very annoying. So far we have only one land that flips. I might just take the Disruption. No. We'll take. It's tough to decide. Fine. We'll take the Disruption. It's at least it's a land. That's pretty much okay. There's a Umara Wizard. Oh, this is a good one. There's another Fisher Wizard. There's a Chilling Trap. There's a Deliberate if we need to draw cards, but I think we want some creatures as well. So we're gonna take the Umara Wizard this time. Ooh, okay. You got the Umara Mystic. This one's kind of our payoff for all the removal spells we picked up. There's a Kazul's Fury that's great too, but we'll take the Mystic because at least this is an evasive threat. So, Warriors, Wizards, random. Yeah, it's fine. There's a Spike Field Hazard. There's a... Okay, We don't exactly have kicker, but 4/4 for flyer for 5 is okay. It's either that or the spike field hazard. Yeah, we don't exactly have kicker, but I still want to take I want to just take a safety falconer. Although we have a 4/5 and a 4/3. Okay. As long as you control another wizard, and it's a 3/2 flyer, yeah, I guess we'll take this one. We have to be careful of our curve now. It's getting high. It's getting a bit higher. So with that said, chilling trap. Not too sure. Not too sure how that if that's gonna make it. Oh, sky. See, squid came back. Oh no, this. Yeah, I'll just take an early squid. Chilling trap. There's a cleric of chill depths. Yeah, we'll take that one. And the shell shield. Yeah. So let's give ourselves multiple options at least. And yeah, we got all the traps. Ooh, I would like a Hagra Mauling. There's a Grotag Night Runner, but we're committed. Royal Eruption number 3, and we actually have several decent payoffs between. Let's see what our payoffs. We have the payoffs between the Umara Wizard and the Umara Mystic. So anything named Umara. Let's see if we can get more of these Mystics and or Wizards. I know there are other payoffs for Instant Sorcery or Wizard. There's even some in red, so that should be fine. So we're actually more. Thundering Spark Mage, so we might be able to get 2, so this is actually very good for us. And we're taking that one. So what are our underperformers? The Hellhound's actually looking like an underperformer now. Inordinate Rage might be fine. The Tazim Royal Mage looks fine too because it's kicks. I would like to take the Risen Riptide, but we don't have enough kicker. We'll take the Royal Mage first. We might cut the squid as a result. There's a Shatter Skull Minotaur. Oh, there's a Linvala Shield of Seagate. Wow. I want to get that one. But between that, I don't want to take another Fisher Wizard. I want to take this one because even if it's just 1 mana cheaper, we're fine. There's also another Synchronized Spellcraft that we probably should take instead though. No, we'll take this one first. Oh, we actually never took the Synchronized Spellcraft earlier. Okay, so let's do a land check. So let's cut our so-called lands. So we got 3 of them. I think, yeah, just 3 of them. The Roiling Vortex might not make the cut. A Songmad Treachery will make the cut though. It's either that or another Hellhound, which I guess we are kind of early aggro. Let's take this one for now. So that's a virtual land. We'll cut the Roiling Vortex. So what do we have? Balaged Recovery. This does accelerate us a bit, so let's take at least 1 Ardent Electromancer. So we have. Oh, you got the Pathway to boot. I'm not gonna say no to that, especially if it's definitely in our colors. Okay, so Ambusher's actually looking like the weaker one here. I might sub them out for Royal Mages. Well, we'll keep. There's a Negate. There's another Seagate Colossus, but I think 1 is enough. I might just take the Rogue. Because it's virtual card draw, and we don't exactly have any card draw spells right now. There's another Electromancer. So what's our curve looking like? A lot of 2s. Pyroclastic Hellion, you may return a land. I'll take another Electromancer. We're probably gonna need a lot of red mana here, so we're gonna take that. I'll take 1 Cleansing Wildfire. We'll see if that pans out. There's another Fisher. Oh, see, Synchronized Spellcraft came back. Now we'll have to make a decision there. We also have at least a pair of Hellhounds, so if things go south on the top end, we can shift towards that. So first we need to make 1 cut, then we're gonna make some land cuts as well. So the Cleric of Chill Depths actually might be the weakest one here, so we probably might just cut that one. We really want to slide towards red. There we go. So then what we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, I should be cutting these not 1:1, but more like 2:1. So I'll just add the River Glide pathway, then cut one actual creature instead of a land. Or you can cut the Sizzling Barrage because that's probably the weakest one. It's either that or Inordinate Rage. We do have a lot of cheap creatures. We actually don't have that many rogues anymore, so I might want to put one rogue back. Fisher Wizards, probably fine. How many instants and sorceries? We have 4 instants, 5 sorceries. Well, 3 of them are Royal Eruption. So what are the other 2? Songmad Treachery is 1 sorcery, but that's a land. What's her other sorcery? Thundering Rebuke. We're keeping that one, so... Cascade Seer is fine. It's a Hill Giant at least. Spark Mage is fine. Falconers are top end. Umara Wizard's also a good top end. I might cut the Inordinate Rage and actually doing quite well, all things considered. Seagate Colossus is really gonna be there as our one big top end. Shatterskull Minotaur, plausible to cut, but it's quite big. It's a big boy. Keep the Electromancers. Oh wow, decisions. I might just cut the Fisher Wizard. It's probably the weakest of the bunch. So there we go. We got... So we got an Is It Wizard party. I wonder, how would I rate this deck? Kind of interesting. We'll see how it goes. But at least I'm much happier with that draft this draft now compared to the last one. So we'll just see if things pan out. It also gives us an idea what the mechanics are of the modal DFCs in terms of treating as lands. So we are running 18 though, and if things go hairy, we can cut some of our top end. We can just put in the Hellhounds back. So got 3 lands, so we're missing a few on the top end here, but we got a Royal Eruption. We're gonna keep this. Most of our cards are cheap, so we should be able to hit 4 on time. Or we could hit our opponent several times. We're gonna save these though. We only have like 3 copies of this. Now like your Blood Priest, we get thing for 1. Okay, that's Patchwork Priest. I'm actually gonna save it for now. If our opponent decides to take this out, it's fine. If they want to trade with it, it's fine. That's also our other plan. Or we can just take the damage for now. We might luck into one of these. At least the Spark Mage can hit this. Okay, Spark Mage can hit that. And the nice thing is, even if our opponent removes this, this is still 1 point of damage. We can still snipe it. Heck, next turn, if everything stays in place, we should be able to cast this big boy. I will assume that one of these gets removed though. Black has... Oh, no, just Flash Flying. Target point mills 2. That's 1 land I needed. Let's see if our opponent has removal. We'll take the hit. Oh, no. We might actually assemble the entire party. Opponent probably has a removal spell, so we might not see the shatter. Yeah, Here comes the Deadly Alliance. Okay. So we're down to 15. Do I want to play this as a land? Yes. Because I'm tapped out already at this point. So next turn we have options here. We actually want to hit 7 lands now because we can't go for serious damage at this rate. It's for 6. Oh, I should have cast the Cascades here first. Okay, no, opponent just takes it. So we're gonna cast the Cascades here anyway. So I want to. Is that? Yeah, this is literally the only spell I can buy back. So we're gonna. Not too sure about putting the Umara Mystic down there, but yeah, also we are kind of racing already at this point. I hope that was not a mistake. But the Royal Mage is a bit hard to pass up. Buying back the Royal Eruption is a big thing. The question now is, do we have the removal? I'm also concerned if our opponent holds this back. They've just signaled the refuge. Okay, they're not holding back. Let's see if they drop a nope land. Seagate Colossus. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter which one our opponent blocks. This doesn't have trample. But if our opponent has removal for this last one, we're dead. Maybe I shouldn't have swung. No, basically this is just to tempt our opponent. There he is. So, do I cast this or... Because I can just cast... Because I could just cast the Mystic first. We could kind of race that way. I can alternately just draw the Mystic, kick to buy it back. Our opponent probably has more. Legion Angel. Oh, nice. Oh wow, this is a problem. We will be forced to cast Mystic just to chump block. Yeah. The problem is, yeah, we don't have flash. Yeah, unfortunately, because we took quite a bit of damage from these angels, we don't have the time. So I'm literally chump blocking with this one. Opponent could literally hold this back. Alternately, we could just take the 4, go down to 3, then... Because 2, 4, 6... Yeah, we... Okay, if our opponent swings with both, it's a no-brainer, we have to block. So, sad thing is, if I draw our last Royal Eruption, it's going to have to go on a Expedition, Healer, Vigilance. Okay, gets the lifelink too. Wow. Opponent caught up really, really hard. And they had the Deadly Alliance. Wow, they had the Deadly Alliance too. Yep, that's good. Ah, it's so annoying. Opponent managed to hit their stuff on time. We didn't quite. Oh well. Let's see if we can keep this up though. We should be able to do better than this. Alternately, what are we looking at? We have problems with X 4s and 5s, so we don't exactly have bounce for that. We do have... I might actually put the Inordinate Rage in. Sub out... Probably sub out the Sizzling Barrage, because that's probably one change I could do. There's a shell shield which we can also put in to protect our larger stuff. Though, what would we cut for that? Because we can get the Colossus just fine. And I don't want to cut too much of our early stuff. We could cut the Falcon. We do have some kicker, so I'm willing to keep the Falconer. No, I guess it's fine. Let's keep this like this for now. I really don't know where to fit the Shell Shield, although it's a very good card. My other concern is maybe a lot of our creatures are a bit... they're synergistic, but they might not be all that cracked up to be. So, well, we got turn 2. We got multiple turn 2 plays, so I'm willing to keep this one. And this one virtually isn't. And this one, if we get the mana, it enables us to say do a Royal Eruption or a Thundering Rebuke. So at least we have some good removal for if our opponent goes aggro. It gets awkward if our opponent's not aggro. So pass. We will just play the Royal Mage as is. Oh, no Ruin Crab. Heck, we're getting all the aggro we need now. I guess card draw is also an issue. I did mention we are quite lacking in card draw. Some of those latter cards we can run. Oh, this is interesting. If I have... Oh, come on! Those I needed those. Oh. Yeah, I'm already starting to feel like they kind of went trigger happy on the flash. Okay, here comes the removal too. Yeah, I needed those lands. It might be the point where you start suspecting that they might have they have a way to set the lands up, but if you get milled, it kind of ruins it. Just, you know, the random stuff that runs through your head when you start overthinking things. Okay, there's a ghastly Green Hunter, so I will snipe this one though. And I'm still gonna attack because I don't want to be put in a position where I held back to block, but it just gets removed. If we don't draw lands, it's still gonna be a problem. If we draw one land, at least we can drop this and whatever our opponent removes. Pretty sure there's another drop coming now. Relic Gold. Oh, come on. Okay, there's a land at least. So, how many cards do we have? 4. So, about 4 more, then we're in trouble. So, well, if our opponent's gonna go for the mill, at least this costs mana, so there is some tension. My concern is if our opponent just rushes this. Okay, I think our opponent is going to rush it, so I could just snipe it right here and there, but let's see if we can actually... I'm gonna swing with this. I'm gonna swing with Kaza Royal Chaser first. Let's do a quick scry. I don't know what I'm gonna be looking for though. We used up one of our big cards just to get lands. That's fine actually. Okay. It's actually interesting. I can... So, okay, 6 cards. Oh yeah, that... They mill. I could... Well, it doesn't matter. At least I... If I put in the bottom, I was never gonna see it again anyway. So, if I play this, I get 3, so I have a virtual 4 mana. If our opponent snipes this one, no, then I'll have virtual 3 mana. Already I missed that modal spell. It's perfect for all the relics that are out there. At least I know if... Opponent's holding back. There's our Ardent Electromancer. Let's see if this resolves. It'll be annoying if it doesn't. Well, it resolves, generates 3 mana. Oh no, generates for each part creature type. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna do this now. Let's get that creature out of the way. I suspect our opponent might have another flash creature, but I can't really do anything about that one. Doing this is actually, this one's actually very efficient. So yeah, this is per party member. We might have way too many wizards. I might put the cleric back. So opponent mills us again, starts swinging, the race is on. What did we lose? Okay, the Expedition Diviner is a big loss. I guess the only way we're racing now is if we use Burn. I kind of wish I did use this one instead, since we are going to have to aim at face now. Seafloor Stalker. If our opponent swings with this, I take. I can play the Electromancer, get 1 extra mana, burn this one, swing for the board. Bubble Snare. Okay, that's... Okay, that shrinks our clock a bit. Alternately, I could go for the Spellcraft, but that's a bit of it. Okay, opponent is holding back. So I can't cast this one, not enough creatures in party. I do want to cast this one now so that I have the extra. And we're definitely burning the Seafloor Stalker. And while we're at it, let's attack from no. Oops. Maybe we draw land, we hit Shatterskull Minotaur, then at least we encouraged our opponent to swing, so this one's out in the clear. Expedition Diviner, okay, now they want... They're not swinging. Okay. I think I should put these bottles aside so I can actually see what I'm doing. We know we're eventually going to get hit by this. I'm actually surprised our opponent's not even bothering to mill us with this. At this point, we might not be... It's another Expedition Diviner, so if we burn this one, we get to ding our opponent for 2, but they draw a card. We're also missing some mana, like we do have 2 of our Royal Expeditions and 1 Royal Mage though, so we're kind of missing 1 more. Well, there's the land, so now we just need the Royal Mage to get stuff back. Not exactly using the discount here. We do have quite the collection of wizards though. Opponent also seems to be struggling with mana considering the number of cards they. Well, to be fair, it's more like they were milling us rather than actually drawing. Well, they actually drew an extra card now. There you go. They hit their 6 mana. Now we're in real trouble. Also, sad thing is, if I were to say, if they were to attack with Relic Golem, I have to take it like a good boy. Excess number of creatures in your party, so -2 probably. Okay, that's fine. If I borrow Song Mad Treachery, it will force our opponent to block. They might just take it. Oh wait, I forgot. They haven't milled their graveyard out? Wow. We were better off just taking the Expedition Diviner. So here comes the math question. Does our opponent double block? No, it's just I'm gonna chump that. So the question is, well, we have one more Royal Eruption, but we Shadow Stinger. Let's just tap another untap against that touch. Whenever that player mills 3 cards, okay. So no other rogues, that's the good news. Opponent's been very cautious. I actually now wish I had the Fling card. With the number of enchantments like this. Yeah, opponent's just gonna keep milling us now. Please. Oh, come on, that's our last Royal Eruption and our Inordinate Rage. Well, I doubt we were gonna get through with the Rage though. So we're getting dinged in the air. Opponent doesn't have any. But their opponent still has a lot of gas, all things considered. In fact, yeah, because Relic Golem is actually very good, all things considered. 1, 3, 5, yeah. I could swing with both of these, but the Flash Rogue ends it for us. I'm going to wait on the long game. What I'm going to do is we're down to 13 cards. If our opponent... Okay, let's see. What... Okay, they hit our other Royal Mage too. Oh, come on. Why is it when other people mill, it's very good, but when we do the milling, it's horrible? And yeah, I was right. They did have the Flash Rogue. So we would have been trashed. What other effects could we possibly have to save us? Yeah, I kind of wish I had one copy of the Bubble Snare for cards like this. Now watch us draw lands when we don't need them. Another ambusher. Now here's the interesting thing. Can we slip? We might at least force our opponent to hold back a little bit more. They probably won't swing with both. They'll probably just swing with this one because, yeah, the time diff. Or they would swing at everything. In which case, chump block, chump block, chump block. Opponent did not mill us. Okay, that's... Actually, now I think of it, the timing when they mill us is kind of random. I don't know. Maybe they just forgot, or maybe it didn't matter considering we were so close to death up here. If they have a way to pump up top, then... Now, I'm forced to block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here's the problem. I have to block with this one because for me to get this to lethal, it's way too expensive. If our opponent has pump effects, it's like a subtle strike, it's kind of over anyway. Unbelievable. Opponent had the best mills. This might... Zula Port Duelist... Dissolve... I don't know what else we got. Well, we weren't killing it anyway. There's our Seagate Colossus, but it's not gonna save us, so it's a good thing we milled that one out. What else did we mill? Falconer? Nah, not enough. So we'll let that resolve. Wait. Our opponent has to have another creature if they did this, right? Or a way to pump. Subtle strike. Yeah, of course they did. Oh well, so not doing very well this time. It looks like we're in for a huge learning curve. Either that or other people are managing to draft the really busted stuff. So we're gonna do another quick check, see, because we have Chilling Trap. It saves us some time. Shell Shield. I probably want to put this in now. So maybe not too many wizards. So probably the... Okay, Cascade Seer is good. Expedition Diviner is good. These guys are good. Probably cut one Electromancer. So I'm putting in one extra spell just in case. I probably could also put the... no, the problem with the Sizzling Barrage is they have to be the one to block. If we're the one blocking, we still can't target their stuff. We can burn our own stuff in response, I guess, but it's really made for aggro, and we kind of shifted away from that. Okay, turn 1 warrior, turn 2. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one. It's a bit of a shame that we have to bend this. So we're gonna take a little bit of early damage. I'm definitely gonna hold up the disruption. Opponent's not casting anything. Okay. But the way it's passing is so fast, it's and if they cast a 3-drop, I'm so gonna cry. Oh no, they're just holding. You know what? Fine. 2 people can play that game. Probably should have played the Ambusher because I'm more willing to let that one die. So we just need to blank. Okay. I'm willing to just let these trade off though. Okay, they take 2, we take 1. Well, we spent 2 cards for it. Wow. Really disciplined. You now have to play this one though. I'm willing to play this one even if X is equal to 0 because Because we do... Now it pays off. Wow, patience is a virtue. If our opponent swings, I will trade. Doesn't swing. At least the Royal Mage can now buy back the Royal Eruption. Or the Disruption. Most likely we'll just buy back the Royal Eruption. If our opponent has a kill spell for this, I would be expected to kill Canopy Bailoff. There's no instant speed drop a land, so... Let's not let this roll out of hand. So next turn, I really want to kick the Royal Mage. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can kick the Royal Mage. I just opted to go for this one first because it forces our opponent to put more stuff. Gloom Hunter. I'm actually gonna offer. Nope, no trade. I'm taking the Royal Eruption because we might be... Well, we're gonna go up... Our opponent's gonna go up to 10, so it's gonna be kind of dependent on this. Opponent goes Subtle Strike. Okay, so... Goes up quite a bit, so we really need that. Yeah, the +1/+1 counter. Oh, they're holding back. There's no oh wait, there is an indestructible effect in black. Because my other plan now is, instead of aiming for the Gloom Hunter, we could just aim for the face. So I'm gonna try to force our opponent to empty out their cards, I guess. At least if our opponent goes up to it, goes to say 11. Okay, they do have a kill spell. The Alliance. Okay, gets that out of the way. So they hit us for 4. We hit them back for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. So they go down to 1. Well, let's assume they have something else. So it's really gonna depend on what our opponent has in hand. I'm pretty sure they still have stuff. Nope. I'm gonna swing first. I'm assuming it's just more removal. Kinda wish I cast this first. Nope, never mind. So 7, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're gonna take a risk going down to 8. We can hit up top for 7, so... Well, unless our opponent has a kill spell, so let's get it... Yeah, the Deadly Alliance is gonna... Well, our opponent's able to cast... has to pay full price, but... Well, I guess it's fine. Let's just get those removal spells out of the way. Agra Mauling, okay. So, still 2 cards. Down to 1 card. Vastwood Surge. 6. Hold on, so that's 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, wait, we got him. Hold on, no. Let's do the math again. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, nope, we don't have it. So there we go. At least forcing our opponent to use the removal was also a good one. Scale the heights. Gets a free draw into an orange green blues. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I should have held one. Okay, hold on. So it becomes a 4/4. So if our opponent can't kill us, please don't be able to kill us. I'm gonna be so pissed if our opponent's able to kill us. Another Vastwood Surge. Okay, thank goodness our opponent conceded. I'm so gonna tilt if our opponent had another Vastwood Surge. Ay 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 ay. Okay, let's see if we can do. Let's see if we can keep the streak going. So far, we've already tied my record at 1x. It's not a great record, I'll be honest. And the fact that this game was way too close probably means there's a lot of good cards to go around. So it's yeah. We probably should prioritize more card draw. I should keep that in mind in the future. Can't just rely on what we have. And that one rogue never got to play it, so no, I have no idea how it works, and it's probably gonna... At least it triggers an attack, so we get at least one free shot, but probably... Okay, so... Yeah, we're gonna go with this. We at least have the man... This checks party members. I'm already thinking I should put the cleric in. So... But the disruption's actually quite good. So we have choices between the Royal Disruption or Nimble Trap Finder. What's this? Can't block if you had an... Can't be blocked. Okay. If you have a full party. Okay. We'll take it for now. Let's at least get that one out. So we'll take 2. I have to decide if I want to... Hold on. Because 3, 4... We might draw land into 5. I'm actually gonna drop this one for now. So if our opponent plays a Mind Marker, and what's this? 3/1. Does our opponent have removed a Subtle Strike? Well, Sky Dancer. So this one can't be blocked now because another one entered. Wow. We'll offer a trade. Okay, that's good. Probably should start Blood Priest. Okay, take 1. One that does not equip. Let's drop this first. Oh, they might. Oh, they do. I thought they have their own disruption. What? Kill spell? The feed would be a kill spell. Okay, opponent's now at 5 mana. Equipping. So we'll take the tree. Okay, so it has flying. I'm not sure how relevant that is. What does this do? Yeah, I'm gonna snipe this now. I don't know if our opponent has a negate. It'll be annoying if our opponent does have a negate. Rebirth. Okay, that's not so bad. How many cards we have? 6. Seagate Colossus again. If our opponent swings to the Blood Feast, I'll trade. Hold on. This costs 6. And this is... Hold on. Cards in grave 7. So 8 is going to be awkward. So I'm going to play this one first. We might have to double block, which is a problem. Our opponent's at least... Okay. Trying to think of what kill spell could ruin us. I'm thinking Shell Shield. Nope. Yeah, that was unnecessary. So let's play the Diviner. If we can draw one more land, I'm gonna definitely Royal Mage. Malaka Predation. We lose the Colossus. Okay. Night Runner, it's your turn. What's this on? Deals combat damage to a player, so not so great. It has to actually connect. And then goes Drana Silencer. -1. Okay, good. So at least we blank that one. Opponent is... Okay, there are a few spells that make this one awkward, but... Let's go for it anyway. Oh no, okay, that was not awkward. But this one's still again by the skin of our teeth, so not too proud of that one, but we'll take this one. So already we've improved by our record by 100%. I don't know if that's something to be really proud of, but well, I'll take it. Okay. So okay, at least we're in the 2-pack range now. Let's keep going. I want... So what are we still aiming for? We're still gonna aim for at least 4 wins. I'm starting to... Yeah, those first 2 matches... Well, one, we can't underestimate the power of rogues. They definitely can mill you out of 8 cards, so that uncommon relic is really good. The other relic we have... Okay, it's more party-oriented. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to put the cleric back in. It's a bit soft, but... it at least powers some of our other cards. Okay. Not so great, but we got turn 2 Ambusher, turn 3 Mystic, then we can start dropping these if we have to. I'll keep this. So far, this guy's been nothing more than a land, but... I will take it. this. Let's see, turn 2, turn 3. Yeah, we can go for this turn 4, so let's be careful. Red, white, aggro. We have a turn 3 Electromancer, which we can play instead of the Mystic. Although I would rather... We'll trade. If our opponent has a combat... No combat tricks. Pack Beast. However, this one's gonna... Well, at least we drew the land, so at least we know we can drop it. We also kind of want to save up for the Royal Mage, although we don't have any of our good targets yet. Opponent's dropping a 4-3. I guess I could drop... Yeah, I'll probably drop this now because we don't exactly have a spell we want to buy back. It gives us something... And it gives us something to guard the board. Next turn we will have this one. Come on, I actually wanted him to attack. Scorch Rider again. So... Well, all these lands are now embarrassing. If our opponent starts getting removal, we're in trouble. Although if we start drawing our royals, then we should be fine. In fact, if we start... Okay, Magmatic Channeler... Nope. I think the problem with the Magmatic Channeler is instants and sorcery, so it's not exactly an easy... So we could at least make this a 3-3 and block the Scorch Rider, so that's a good payoff. Yeah, the fact that our opponent's running this means they have to have instants. Oh no, they're just... Okay. Then choose one of them. Yeah, definitely that one. That said, I don't know... If I draw another wizard or an instant or sorcery, then this is over. A pack beast, so... Oh wait, it's a wizard too. Yep. Sneaking through the air. I knew that Falconer was a good idea. Okay, so let's see what we're up to now. Currently, we are at 3 wins. Next loss is our last loss, so... Let's see if we can at least get one more. So close. I can kind of taste the feeling of we kind of made it. That said, yeah, 4 wins is when it jumps big. 5 wins, it plateaus a bit, but it starts jumping up on packs, so that's also a big jump, I guess. Yeah, bit by the skin of our teeth. I'm really suspecting that Rogues is probably one of the best archetypes here right now, though. So... Okay, we got... I am keeping this one. We do have tap lands for days, but... The Coom Warriors have been nothing more than tap land. I can do Pack Beast turn 2. If we don't draw anything, it's wizard as a land, then we have spell options, so let's see if our opponent has that flash. Zulaport Duelist. Yeah, this is a premium common right there. So okay, lost one land. We're gonna just play the ambusher. Yeah, losing the Mystics is a bit of a hard one. We will start spending spells. I will really hope to draw land so that we can get the Royal Mage up. But yeah, looks like Rogues is the really... This is a premium common at this rate. It wrecks so much early game, it's not funny. Opponent has another one? Please. Oh, this could still. Thieving Skydiver. No. But we really need to draw lands. I'd like to at least be able to drop Royal Mage, Royal Eruption, or some sort of combination thereof. Okay. I'm dropping these first because we still have a second one, so at least... But it's not looking great for us. Let's see if we can force our opponent to use removal. Okay, we're definitely dropping. Watch our opponent have another... Okay, another duelist. Okay. So if we hit another Living Tempest / Flying, okay, we'll take a tree hit here. Thundering Rebuke feels a bit overpowered now, but also I'm concerned. I don't want to kick her right away because our opponent's been playing as if they're holding up a disruption. So let's just burn this one first. Bubble Shield. Oh, into the Royal. Okay. I could play the Royal Mage now, but... Okay, at least this is a 5-4, so if our opponent's gonna hold up for this... They might drop something else, though. Thundering Spark Mage... Creature, Planeswalker... Let's play this first. At least... Oh, you have to be careful. If you have only your own creatures, it's gonna hit. Oh wow, something. I learned something new today, and I'm probably gonna lose. Yeah, the fact that your opponent can just literally hold anything up on their, and wait for your turn. Madness. I probably should be building a rogue second for constructed. I do have most of the pieces. Yeah, why am I resisting? I should probably just do it. It has some decent amount of disruption also. Expedition Diviner. Watch our opponent hit. Okay, he has a rogue. We could still be in trouble. Wow, just also a good number of these guys. Yeah, blue has quite a good number of flyers, both, well, not in the rogue cat. Actually, some of the rogues are flying. I think that's a problem. Yeah, so opponent knows I'm forced to kill one. I will still go down quite a bit of life though. Maddening Cacophony. Opponent kicked it, so we lost quite a few cards. Let's see. Yeah, this one's just so rando. Like, I don't know if our opponent's literally gonna drop a 6. Nope. And it's a 0-5. We're not punching through that. Yeah, that's game. When your opponent can cast everything at that speed. Yeah. Well, at least we got our 3 wins. So I'm still a bit sad. It's not great. And yeah, see, it's looking like if you can draft quite enough instance for it. So and it looks like the blue combat tricks are actually very interesting. Think of it this way: a lot of combat's gonna happen on at that neutral range, unless you're playing green. And most of the time, if you're going for party synergies, green is usually the last color you pick. So that strategy might not be too bad. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. There you go. That's good, kitty. So we're gonna try to get better at this. It's gonna get better, I promise. So that said, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great day, everyone. Well, still moaning a bit, but all things considered, this is a tough nut to crack. Yeah, I hate you. Anyway, have a good day, everyone.